My mom kept my brother and me apart for 10 months with 13 green envelopes. The fight started after Grandma fell in her kitchen and lay there until a neighbor heard her. Her doctor said she could no longer live alone, so we moved her into assisted living. My brother handled her appointments and medications. I spent weekends doing laundry, stocking her room, and keeping her company. He thought I avoided hard decisions. I thought he made them before I was asked. One Sunday, in the assisted living dining room, he called me unreliable in front of her. I told him he liked being the family hero because it gave him someone to look down on. He walked out. Before I could cool down, I texted him, "If being right matters more than having a sister, you win. Don't contact me again." He replied with one word, "Fine." Then we blocked each other. 2 weeks later, I regretted almost every word. Mom said he still needed space and did not want his new address shared. She offered to carry a letter the next time she saw him. That weekend, I visited Grandma, still deciding what to write. Beside her chair sat the green envelopes she had used for our birthday cards since childhood. I asked for one. She waved me toward the box. I wrote that I was still angry, but I missed my brother more than I wanted to be right. Mom returned it 3 days later. "He saw your name and handed it back." I tried again a month later, then after Grandma's birthday, and 3 more times over the months that followed. 6 letters in all. Everyone came back unopened. I could have unblocked him, but Mom insisted he wanted no direct contact. By the 6th returned letter, I believed reaching out another way would cross his boundary. What I did not notice was how often Mom began calling me. Before the fight, our calls lasted 10 rushed minutes. Afterward, she invited me to dinner every other Sunday and kept me at the table long after we finished. I thought she was worried about us. 3 weeks before the wedding, my brother's fiancé emailed. He wanted me there but was too proud to ask, so she had gotten my email from Grandma. I accepted. I packed the 6 returned letters. If my brother was willing to see me, I wanted him to know I had tried. At the reception, I handed him one of the returned letters. He stared at the green envelope. "Where did you get this?" "Grandma's stationery." His fingers tightened around it. "I used the same envelopes for you. I thought I had misunderstood. You never wrote to me." I wrote 7 times. His voice dropped. "Mom said you didn't want me to have your address, so I gave all 7 to her. She said you returned every one." We stood beside the gift table while the music and voices carried on around us. For the first time in 10 months, neither of us argued. The next morning, we met in Grandma's assisted living room. I brought the other 5 letters. My brother brought his 7 and the one from the reception. 13 unopened green envelopes covered the small table where Grandma usually beat us at cards. She picked one up and looked from me to my brother. "Your mother told me you two were happier apart," she said. "She asked me not to interfere. I believed her until your brother's fiancé came looking for you." We opened the letters. His first letter apologized for calling me unreliable. Mine apologized for turning family hero into an insult. The rest held bad meals, work complaints, and jokes only we understood. We had both been ready to come back long before the wedding. Then we compared visits. Mom had invited us on alternating Sundays, telling each of us the other was busy. Whenever we mentioned making peace, she told us not to push. Grandma went quiet. "She used to complain that neither of you called," she said. After the fight, she told me she finally had her children back. We went to Mom's house that afternoon. She denied it at first. She said she had only been protecting us from another fight. Then my brother placed all 13 letters on the kitchen table. Mom began folding and unfolding the same dish towel. "After you stopped speaking, you both called me," she said. "You came for dinner, you stayed. Before that, I heard from you when you were driving somewhere." She said she had meant to return the first letters once we were calmer. Then came another dinner, another call, and another excuse. Each new lie kept us close to her. I understood how lonely she had been. That did not make what she did loving. "You missed us," I said, "so you made sure we missed each other." Mom sat down. She did not have an answer. We did not cut Mom out, but stopped letting her carry messages, arrange separate visits, or speak for either of us. Before leaving, we exchanged addresses and unblocked our numbers. Fixing the relationship took longer. Some days I was still angry with him. Some days he was angry with me. The difference was that we asked questions before deciding we already knew the answers. We text most days now. Mom never carries messages between us anymore. Once a month, I still send my brother a green envelope directly to his own address. He calls me before he opens it.